Seems that Mother is a bit disgruntled with Brad. I thought Brad's live was heartfelt. I really did. I thought it was heartfelt. Now, as far as Brad's live, I mean, there's a couple of things I'd like to add and correct. 2 or 3 things. You know, I noticed that he said that I have my part in Jay being in the hospital, that I encouraged his drinking and his smoking. Well, here's the problem with that. If any of you ever have an opportunity to speak to someone who is either in Narcotics Anonymous or Alcoholics Anonymous that has double-digit sobriety under their belt, they will tell you that when someone has a drinking problem, it doesn't matter if the closest people around that person are drinking or not. That person is going to drink. So, that's one correction I would like to make. Brad's giving me way too much credit. And then the other thing that he mentioned about, for instance, eventually everyone's going to find out everything. Yes, that's true, but as far as the present time right now and the hospital that Jay is in, how does anyone find out what hospital Jay is in without Lenny telling everybody what state Jay is in? Now, I'm going to speak about this in nuance. I want you to hang in there with me for a moment. For instance, like let's say a few people or just one person were to call Jay's employer, right? Saying, hey, you know, I'm a friend of Jay, trying to find out where he's at, what happened to him, this and that, right? Here's the problem with that. Jay has been under so much attack, and his employer, that whenever anyone calls his employer and asks about him or talks about him, that call goes straight to the individual that runs security for the company. And I doubt very seriously that that individual would let anyone know what hospital Jay is in. So I asked the question, if I don't tell you guys what state Jay is in, if Brad doesn't say anything, if Andrew doesn't say anything, if McLeod, Lenny, go through the list, if no one says what state Jay is in, how does anyone find out what hospital he's in? So, now, guys, let's be honest. Let's be honest a moment, okay? The real reason why Brad did that live was because he was seeing all of the positive comments that people were leaving for Jay, whether it was YouTube or on Instagram. He noticed that, yeah, there were negative comments, but the positive comments outweighed the negative comments. And he saw that, and he took exception to it, and he didn't like it. Brad wants to have the last word on Jay. Especially if, God forbid, Jay were to pass away, Brad wants to have the last word on it. By the way, I should take this time to mention something. Now, you guys know how in my last live I kind of like, I overreacted and I started, you know, kicking people off the live chat that were making cute fucking comments about Jay. You know, and Brad told me that I needed to calm down, and rightfully so. But I really should mention in passing, and take it for what it's worth. I want everyone to know, just remember this. Brad, he has this account blocked. He has the Tio's podcast account blocked. Why would he have these accounts blocked? But I'm overreacting. But I overreact.